I was just kind of sat there listening to RimWorld music, and I kind of pieced out mentally because I'm just like, oh, this is wonderful. I haven't heard this for a week because I like listening to the intro music while I'm like getting a drink and doing other stuff while I'm getting ready to stream. And I just kind of like spaced out. Like I sat down and like my eyes just zoned out completely. And I'm like, oh no, I won't be here for like 10 minutes mentally while I'm like supposed to be sitting up. And it was about what happened. So yeah. Plus I'm pretty sure I've got like 2 caravans and stuff set up. This is also going to be interesting too, is all of my games, just as a heads up, on their first load in, I'm going to have this with every game I've got, is the first load in with the new graphics card and the new drivers and shit, is going to have a little bit of a struggle for a few minutes, at least. I noticed that with everything, it clears itself up after a couple of minutes and then just goes away. The only thing I still can't play at this time is Battlefield. Battlefield is the only thing I can't actually play. Like 2042 was crashing on my old graphics card, and then recently it wasn't. And I changed to the new graphics card, and now it's just having issues like super lag and stuff. So it's apparently a known issue with the graphics card. I can't do anything about it. Hello, did you catch a cold? No, I didn't catch a cold. I just haven't talked much for like a week. So I'm guessing like in the same way as like, you know, when you're sick, this is gross, but you know, when you're sick, you like build up like throat mucus and shit. I'm guessing that because I haven't spoken much for like a week, my like vocal cords and stuff have like over repaired and are not like stretchy yet. Like I've got the neck warmer on and I've got the room heating, but the room is cold. I only woke up at like 9 p.m. I think. I laid in bed till like 9:30 because Asora gave me cuddles, my cat, and I didn't want to get up yet because I'm like, she's giving me cuddles, and I like super brushed her coat earlier today, so it's like extra soft and silky, and I'm like, I need to sit here and brush this. Like I need to sit here and pat her. And she was being purry and stuff, so I'm like, no, I'm not getting up. I know this is gonna like affect how I speak for a while, but also I'm probably also gonna have my voice like crack out at some point too, or go like Marge Simpson-y at some point again, just because like I haven't used it for like a week. Like I have spoken during the last week, but like it's a quick little conversation, or like probably no more than like 5 minutes at a time or something, not like the classic like 3 to 4 hours streams of like non-stop chitty chat. So it's going to take a little bit, which actually isn't too bad that I've got tonight and then no stream tomorrow, then the rigging no stream, and then the, you know, the Diablo and Project Zomboid and stuff, which I will update my schedule again to show Diablo back on the menu. But yeah, I literally can't fucking remember. I'm so glad I documented this so heavily last like fortnight. Kitty Venus, yeah, I could do that. Hold on. Sorry. I might also cough occasionally. What's my thing? There. I don't remember what else I was doing. I was playing around with like a whole bunch of stuff. Go back here, you go. So yeah, I obviously like worked on my avatar a heap. I have like sneak peeks and shit like that in like all my tier 2 areas. Sorry, like Twitch tier 2, YouTube like tier 2 membership, whatever it is, Patreon, all that crap. You can find like little video clips and stuff of like, and images of like my avatar and how her progress is and stuff. But yeah, I worked like super hard on her this past week, to point like, I'm glad I had planned like the holiday and stuff. You're one of our prisoners, aren't you? I'm really surprised about that. I'll just grab a couple of people. Yeah, no, I absolutely fried my brain this week working on her. What else? The anime was good though. The anime was cute. It was like a romantic comedy type thing. It's just that, like, yeah, it was building up to this last episode, and I can't watch the last episode, which kind of sucks. What's that musk gremlin? That doesn't surprise me. Oh, yeah, I think we're hitting that ad now. And I forgot to do the I forgot to do fucking Droll's ad before. I'll just I'll give Droll his ad back. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, I meant to do that before. I kind of forgot while I was like talking away. I sort of thought it would kind of happen sooner than it did. Kangaroo, can I get you to just move in a little bit more? There we go. And if I get Grim just to move up. Move up, mate. There we go. If I could get 3 people in here, you know, I can beat them up a bit easier. See, Kangaroo's alright. Let's get you to just... Sure. It's already taking to bed. Yeah, sure. The message on Discord, so excited. For a day we get to see it. I know. She is a lot of work at this point. Like, I think I'm at like 120 odd hours into rigging, and I'm only just finished her face. I don't know what he's gonna destroy. If he destroys the fireplace or the door or something, that'd be fine. Yeah, it's a massive amount of hours, because like, as you guys know, I'm learning as I'm going and stuff, so I've got to watch tutorials, I've got to follow tutorials, and then it's just a matter of doing the thing. Probably the hardest part I'm finding. I think the hardest thing for me is like having a natural perfectionist sort of mindset does not help what I'm doing. Like, I'm not saying that I'm making her absolutely perfect and flawless and stuff, but I know how she should look mentally because I've been drawing and like envisioning her character for 20 years. I know how she's supposed to move, and I can't at my current skill level make her move the way I want her to, and that is a little bit frustrating because like I expect better, but I understand that I'm not at that skill level. I'm at a complete novice beginner, and I need to just like cut myself some fucking slack about it. But yeah, I have to like, I kind of have to like go with the mindset of like, she'll be as good as I can make her, basically. And yeah, I'll be happy with that. And then sometime later in the future, if I gain more skills and stuff like that, I can, you know, tweak her and stuff and make her better and whatever. That's kind of how I'm working with it at this point, is like, I'm coming to terms with my limitations at my current skill level and kind of like moving forwards with that. So yeah, that's been a bit difficult, especially since like the art side of it, like the art side is substantially easier, even though it was still hard to do what I did, but it was still so much easier than what I'm doing with the rigging at this point. Are you destroying the cooler? No, you must be destroying the wall. Yeah, you look like you're just destroying the chunk of wall. That's not a huge issue because it's kind of like blocked off. I kind of want them to bring like all the food in. I also... That's not the sound of ducks, is it? I don't have guinea pigs here. I thought I heard guinea pigs for a hot second there, and I'm like, I don't have guinea pigs in this location. Speaking of this location, we had a mech raid here, like last fortnight. Actually didn't go too badly, but they mostly took themselves out on these turrets, which is good. So I got very lucky with that. Like, it was a pretty kind of solid group for what came in. I was expecting it to be worse, but I also have like my very best shooters here, so it wasn't as bad as I could like think it would be. Let me just allow these ones as well. I'm slowly closing this again without obviously putting the roof on it. We had to take down the whole wall around it to be able to fucking build the shit around it again. That was my mistake. I thought you could just like open a door and take down all the roof, but apparently you can't. But yeah, I'm expecting to be like really like unco out of sorts this week. Just like sort of, I don't know, whenever I take a break from streaming, even if it's just like a couple of days, part of a week, something like that, I always just find I like come back so like discombobulated. And like it's fine. Like I know it's fine, but I'm just like awkward. Plus I'm also trying to remember what the hell I was doing. Who's starving and why? Jet is always starving. They never stop working. Can I get you to... I literally don't care if you're busy. I need you to grab a meal. I'm not sure why my Jet here just refuses to ever eat shit. Gumard maybe? Around food. Gets hungry quickly. Occasionally overcome with urge to eat ravenously, even when not hungry. Alright, so like, it's not specifically cares about food, it's just they get hungry more frequently, which is why they're in the starvation thing every so often. It's fine, they're probably just not eating enough meals a day. I kind of wish that like Tade would find whatever he's trying to destroy and just destroy it already, but I also don't want him to destroy anything of actual value. And I have like a few things around the spaces of actual value. I'm just keeping an eye on him. What are you destroying that? No? You destroying the table? You're destroying the shelf. I'm not really thrilled about him destroying those, because every time he destroys one of these things, we end up with a new shelf that's not coded to the rest of them. I'm just having a quick look to make sure that they're all coded. I think they are. But yeah, the fuck have you guys been up to? Like, I've been kind of in and around in Discord quietly for like the last like week or so. Just been like, just existing. Oh wow, you look like you're... Oh, I thought Lumia was dragging it for a second. I'm like, that's new. Where they just like drag something in. I'm like, no, it's just a hidden panther, it's fine. I also want to get lights up and around this place too. So that'll be a thing. I do have a caravan that's going to go out. Oh yeah, that's right. I've got like a shit ton of wood here, so I won't actually need like wood cutters. But I'm sending wood cutters anyway, which won't matter because I do need all the plants to be harvested here soon. Preferably before they rot, so it'll kind of work. I also haven't checked on the animals. I'm not hunting those buffaloes. I'll hunt these little guys. I could try to capture them, but I think they're mostly just here to like get enraged. I'd rather wait till like the rest of my group's here and we'll just hunt them collectively, because my land cutters probably won't have that many guns, but I'll have more people on the map doing stuff. What are you doing now? Oh, for fuck's sake, Tade. We keep... Like, I don't really care too much if he destroys the crematorium thing. I just kind of... We've already had one of those go. He's like just very subtly breaking a little bit of everything. Man, the rain is like having a minute. Let me go back over here. Yeah. Now, I honestly had like a couple of days last week where I was like, I want to play RimWorld. Or, you know, I don't know. It was just like in the mindset of like the week. And I'm like, oh man, I sort of missed going live. And I'm like sitting there and I'm like, I can't be missing this. Because like I'm literally on a holiday to like, you know, recharge after doing rigging and shit. Also, I did actually stream last week. I was on a guest stream. So yeah, if you guys wanted to go see, how do I do a shout out? Hold on. My voice is already like, let's see. Yeah, so the VOD should still be there if you want to go and see it. But I was playing some games with Andre during last week. So yeah, if you need like your extra fix of like acrylic streams and stuff, like I didn't announce it or anything at the time because it was just like a last minute thing. And I also didn't know for how long I was going to be joining the stream. But yeah, I'm in there at like, I don't know, I think the VOD's like a couple of hours and I'm in there after like 40 odd minutes or something. So yeah. But either way, Andre also streams RimWorld, so if you guys want another RimWorld streamer, he's a good one to watch as well. He builds like crazy big places, but like with less colonists. So it ends up being like a massive base, just less people kind of things. It's the same thing, different style. Just curious why you're upset. Recreation, greedy for, rest of bedroom colonist died, friend Don died. Everybody's upset over Don still. What do we get? Got Panther fur, t-shirt, masterwork, and we got Jade. I actually wouldn't mind digging up some jade. I just don't know if I have any more of these, I don't think I've got any more of the deep drills available, honestly. Because I took like half a dozen from here. I guess, is it there? It can't be, I've already got one of those on that. Oh, it's a tiny, it's a speck. Okay. Yeah, no, I honestly got to build a couple of extra ones because I took like 4 or so out of here. And yeah, I need to replenish some of those because I'm still getting like minerals and stuff here. All my ducks and stuff are hungry, but they've been asleep. There's food. There's food literally growing out here, so they'll be fine. They'll live. Are they mine? Are they wild? Nope, they are wild. But I don't need muffaloes. I don't know why I've got that one specifically hooked up to say yes. But I'm seeing meat, so I might actually hunt that Megasoft too. They're near the turrets. So if something goes wrong, we should be fine. This lot though, I thought they had muffaloes and Megasofts as well. I want to hunt them for the meat, but I also don't want to end up with so much storage here that I can't keep it like in like good health. It's mostly frozen, and for some reason like we're not getting food poisoning in here, which is amazing. What was that? That was no longer fighting. No, that's fine. They appear to be down. They got heat stroke. Oh yeah. Yeah, we're working on that. Hold on. This might be getting a little bit roasty in here. Let's turn these off. We have got its automatic fuels turned off. That's fine. And we are deconstructing this room. Cool. Alright. So I had them like in here at one point to kind of like keep them safe and warm during winter because I didn't have anywhere to kind of like keep them safe and warm. But now it's kind of spring. It's late spring. It's almost summer. And they're probably going to want air conditioning soon, but I don't have air conditioning set up for this place. I should. I just don't yet. I guess I could. Where would I like to put air conditioning? Maybe on like the inner rows, perhaps? Might do that. Let's add a couple of coolers in here. It's going to like unenclose the room for a bit, but I find like 2 of them should be fine. And then I guess we're going to want them on this too, but this is a lot bigger place. I'm also tossing up if I want to section this off at some point and make it into like a half and half corridor. I'll see with like the dirtiness value and like any other issues that might come about from that, but 2's not going to be enough for this. So that should be like the next most centered. There would be 3. Muffalo Revenge. I shouldn't need to worry about. Yeah, I was going to say I don't need to worry about that. Speaking of, I should move my saves up. But yeah, I get the feeling that when we eventually move off this tile, we should have like no issues soon. Well, I say that, but like we've been getting attacked like weekly. That's also been a thing. What was that? Deep drills, resources exhausted. I guess I can't reach that. Maybe. Hold on. Can I reinstall it? Not. Oh, yeah, no, that'll reach. Let's hit that back as allow. Let's move this one over. This is all depending on them actually like moving it. Because every time I'm like, I click on the thing, they'll just eat it. What do you mean pens on closed? Hang on a second. How have I got pen on closed? Maybe because of that opening? No, because the door. Corpsey mate. Did you just come up here to install a gate? Can you just work on that before the ducks and shit get up here? Oh, I gotta keep an eye on that, actually. I'm pretty sure we're good for that, but I'll just go check in a second. I thought that I finished working on all the doors before I let loose the animals, but that should be the very, very last door by the look of it. Yeah, that looks like the last one. Have I still got them hitched? They're getting hitched because of it. Okay, that's fine. Where did I put the... I haven't checked where I put the hitching thing. Yeah, no, this This is fine. I think they're okay out here. I'm guessing that one was bleeding out. Man, I've got so many people out here immediately just hunting because we've actually got something that can hunt. Gang mate. I don't know what that one's friendly. Okay, well, we don't have to worry about that. That's a nice amount of meat. Obviously, like, not as much meat. We've got more silver. Steel. Sorry. I'm just gonna build them. Honestly, I'm just gonna fucking build the little drill things because I kind of need... I can't remember what they are. You know when you're like, I've built these before, but I can't remember where the fuck it is in the menus and shit. Yeah, no, I was having one of those moments. Let's get the power conduit. I also learnt while I was on holidays, interestingly enough, and this is something that I haven't known before, but apparently these exposed wires, like those, are more likely to have a zit event. I had no fucking clue. I've been playing RimWorld for easily a good few years, and I have not known that exposed wire is more prone to doing that. I don't know why. I just didn't know that. I just didn't. Okay, well, that one's finished. I'll move that up into here then. We'll get the rest of that area. I don't think that's... it's getting most of it. Might actually, if that's the case... I kind of want this corner. We'll get both of that working. It doesn't go away, as far as I can tell. Oh, yeah? They're here? Yeah, no, that's fine. I really did think that this is what was going to happen with the mufflos, by the way. This is why I'm not attacking the ones at Minwick. Gat, you okay? That one's Manhunter. Nobody's attacking it. Joyce looked like she was like ready to aim for it. But yeah, there'll be some nice meat. Some actual like chunky meat. Be good. And we've got people out here doing harvesting and grabbing all the animals because that, although I don't know if... I don't know, it's a hitching spot. I've got to remember to keep hitching spots on this map because if I don't, they get stuck and I can't like release them from it. So I'm pretty sure that's almost built. I know Acosta's on it. Oh, Jesus, Acosta. That was very close. Alright, so because I know that they're kind of like building this as they go, one kind of block at a time, I'll just allow whatever they can reach. That one looks like a mostly centered-ish one. So I've also got to send some more marble over here, and I don't know if I've got that loaded up yet. That's why I was kind of like looking at the transport pods to sort of have a look. I've got components, advanced components, and steel. It's going to take a little while to load up. I've got nothing else with the look of it. I thought I had one transport pod with marble. Perhaps not. One should have, yeah, that's the gold. I was going to say, I thought for a second there that maybe I'd set that to like 0, which is actually an option I just haven't been doing, but I should really like, when I don't want to use one, I shouldn't forbid it. I should just say, like, reduce it down to 0 or something like that, because it'll automatically take the shit out of it then. But I don't see any spare fuel around here at this time. What I do want... I want one like this that's full of stuff, and I want to send like a shit ton of marble blocks because that's what I need to finish that wall over there. I actually wouldn't mind also throwing the psychic soup pulsar in there because like nobody over there is like greatly happy. I'd like to send the medicine too, actually. I'm trying to give them the best medicine possible. Let's see if I can just chuck all that on there. Okay. Well, good medicine and some blocks. See how that goes. We've got a fire somewhere. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't have that set up. Speaking of not having set up, where is my advanced research bench? I don't think I have one of those set up. Hang on a ticket. I want to do another room. I want to get a light, some power source and stuff in here. I also don't have a spare door on this, which I should. It should be there. And there. I gotta dig this out properly, honestly. They'll connect to each other. That's actually not a bad idea. I should dig that out. hold on a second. I haven't done this yet because I'm not a huge fan of just having loose random corridors around the place. It's a danger noodle issue sometimes. Yeah, so bring it up to about there. Take it up to about there. Anything that's the wrong material will get dug out, so I'm not worried about that. Yeah. Okay. And we'll get rid of this little nook here, just in case. Also, what is this? This is uranium. I don't really want to bring... Like, I don't want to mine uranium here, because it's just going to, like, peak my wealth. Which, speaking of, I wonder if I have separate wealth. I haven't looked at this. No, I didn't think so. I've had multiple bases before. Sorry, I had a hair down my top I was trying to get rid of. Yeah, no, I'm a little bit concerned about this because, like, the raids are a bit beyond them at the moment. We haven't had, like, decent raids for a while, and then bam, we had, like, a few in a row, which is normal. We get that. We get that, like, every so often, but yeah. I actually generally prefer, like, a Manhunter pack, but I'm a little bit worried about saying that now because they actually can infect humans. I'm like, I don't want that to happen either. The worst thing would be for, like, an original or something. Because I don't know if they die from Manhunter, if they come back, like, resurrection side of stuff. Like, I don't know. We'll find out, I guess. So what I want is I want an advanced research bench, but I think I wanted that in more of, like, this room so I don't have to rebuild it. But this room isn't built yet. Today she's having an insulting spree. I could put it in here for now. They're gonna mine through that. Let's get some more power going through here. Kind of sort of don't want it all on the same grid. I have got that on, like, a backup one on its own, and those ones are powered. I don't super hugely want to bring power in and through here, but I might bring it through. I'll have to eventually. Farrell's hiding in their room because they slept in the heat. I put your air conditioners on. Jet's having fire starting to breathe. That's... Yeah, that's here. That's fine. It's still spring. I turned these on, right? Yeah, no, they're working. Hold on. They said that they slept in the heat. And Farrell is here. Farrell's bed's, like, over here somewhere. There. So, what temperature is your room, mate? 27 degrees. I guess it's not cooling hard enough for him yet. I did only just, like, briefly turn those on. I should really turn those on at, like, the end of winter while it's still cold, but I was a bit slow to the mark with that one this time. At least I, like, noticed and changed it over instead of, like, waiting. How you guys going? You finished being mentally broken? No. They still have a lot to pack up. I don't know who in the group is mentally broken. I thought it was a case of a sad wanderer or something like that. You know, one of the ones that takes a while. Visitor? West Finfarnham visiting a colony. Is that here? No, here. Lol, sleepy. I could so take that for my partner. Because, like, he goes by sleepy. But, like, I've already got a neck in the colony. But that's tempting. That's real tempting. You're super loyal anyway, so I'd never take you. You guys don't have anything to trade. Here I was sussing them out like they had goods. I should be able to release the animals back into the pen now. As well, if I can get to the... I'll just hit cancel on it eventually. There we go. I want to copy that. Cancel that back. Alright, so the animals here should be fine, and the pen nutrients... I can't remember if I made an extra pen marker. No. Just that one, okay. I was just curious, because I thought I had one built over here, and I didn't know if I deleted it or not. But yeah, we should have, like, really good nutrition for them at the moment. I would love to get, like, the entire map here just temporarily, like, grown with food. But, like, that would help if I had a really, really big storeroom, like, in advance for, like, this group moving over. But but I kind of don't have that kind of storeroom yet. I could build this.